Hello guys, once again welcome to the Africa with Philly. So today's video will hit a lot of hearts, right? But then the truth has to be told. So why do other African nationals hate South Africans? So we know that Africa is very rich. It has a large number of mineral resources that can sustain the continent, but our leaders, are very selfish, which is true, and they do things to enrich themselves and their families and their friends, and some of the things we know that most of our resources as well are imported to actually they're exported to other countries. So obviously when they take the raw resources and then bring us the final products, obviously we pay more, right? So yes, we have the wealth, but then we are not doing the things, we are not making the pots to make sure that we secure the money. And whatever little money that we make, usually it's pocketed by a minority, right? A few elites, they keep on getting themselves even more rich and rich and richer. We know it goes on and on and on. Well, this video is not meant to hurt anyone, but then I'm just going to say it as it is. I think the reason why a lot of other African nationals hate South Africans is because of these 6 reasons. There may be more, but then in this video I'll just be talking about 6 reasons. So I think it's because their government is not able to, not that it's not able to, their government is not providing these needs for them. So this makes them angry. It's this thing that why not us, why them? I don't think it has anything to do with South Africans being lazy according to what they say. No, I think it's more of a thing that why is it that their government is doing all these things for them, but their government is not doing the things for them. So, okay, let's get into the video. Firstly, why do other African nationals hate South Africans? It's because South Africa has better roads. This is not debatable. It's not debatable. Yes, we know we have bad roads here and there. That's true. Yes, we admit that. But then compared to others, we have better roads. And this makes them angry that why is it that their government is not making good roads for them? Other countries have potholes as big as a swimming pool, where you can dive in, and swim, you get it. But obviously I'm exaggerating, but then obviously all of these things that I'm saying is to blame the government. It's none of our faults, I assume. We should put the blame on the government and not us as individuals. So I think they are angry that why is it that their government is doing all these things for them, but they aren't able to receive them. I don't know if that makes sense, because I'm referring to us as South Africans, and them as other African nationals, because now I'm talking about my country, yes. So the second point is that as much as our services are bad and we complain about them, because obviously we always want to get better things, but we get better service delivery compared to other African nationals, and they don't like that again, And number 3, this is the one that is most spoken about. We have better infrastructure, of which we know that because of the jealousy, they credit white South Africans for this, whereas South Africa is not built by them only, it's built by South Africans. whether you have the hate or not, just know that South Africa is built by South Africans, whether black or white. And to make things clear, it's not built by whites, it's built by both blacks and white. So don't ever credit one group for certain things. Yes, we do admit that they did build it, but then that was like that was during apartheid. Now it's post apartheid. And who is in charge? The black government. Yes, we do know that there are still a few white elite minorities. We know that, right? But then it's not all of them. So stop generalizing that every white person is rich. No, it's normal. It's the normal way. You get rich whites, you get middle class whites, and then you get poor whites. Just as much as you get rich blacks, you get middle class blacks, and you get poor blacks. So I don't know what's surprising you guys, because you just want this wonderland that is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There will be rich people, there will be middle class people, and there will be poor people. As much as we want this fairy tale of a land, this is life. So the fourth point is education. We have a better education here in South Africa, and it's still the same things. I feel like they're not happy that we have all these things. It's a matter of they probably wish it was theirs, but it's just unfortunate. It means that maybe you're not pushing even harder. You need to push your government even much harder for them to be able to provide you all these things. These things are your rights. The moment you understand that this is your right and you deserve to get that good education, then you'll understand that there's no need for you to be angry that South Africans have these, and then you start discrediting black South Africans and then crediting white South Africans just to satisfy your jealousy, maybe. Yeah. Okay. And the fifth point is that we South Africans have freedom of speech. This is non-debatable. We have noticed that most African nationals, they usually don't talk bad about their government, or they don't criticize their government. And usually when they do criticize them, they criticize them from other countries. They are not free to criticize their government in their country. They have to move to a different country for them to be able to express their freedom of speech, of which we as South Africans, we are very fortunate that we can criticize our government right here in the land, and that we are able to have strikes or protests. And sometimes we have to be real, sometimes our government does listen to us, and sometimes obviously they don't, but then we are glad that they do listen to us sometimes, and things are done for the betterment of South Africans. We are happy about that. And then another thing that I think that other African nationals are jealous about South Africans is that we don't have like ethnic wars amongst ourselves. Yes, we do tease ourselves like, oh, mang ke Muzulu, mamang ke Muswati, mamang ke Mupedi. Yes, we do criticize ourselves and like say like things that are like funny, because we make fun of everything, even in serious situations, and that's just us. We don't pick up guns amongst ourselves and bombs and then start killing each other like, oh no, you Apedi, you can't come to Zululand, oh you Xhosa, you can't come to Limpopo. No, no. And of which, if you could hear what like other African nationals are saying amongst themselves and how they kill each other because of their ethnicity, it's a shock. It's not nice. And I think that they're probably jealous about that, and then they try to find those little things just to divide us. So this video is not meant to disrespect anyone. I'm not meant to I didn't mean to like poke anyone or anything like that. But then there's no need for us to hate each other because of all these little things, you know. The only thing that we can do is to make sure that we learn about each other, you know. And if something doesn't concern you, you know, whether South African government is giving people free housing, that doesn't concern you, you know. If you feel like you deserve that as well, criticize your government, force them to give these things to you, because getting shelter is a right, it's a need. They have to provide that, you know. Food is a need. The government should provide that for its people, you know, for those who can't afford to get that. Education, you know, I'm not even going to get onto that for now, but yeah, I'm very happy to be South African, and I just feel like other African nationals hate us for no reason. That's the truth. I think they hate us. Obviously, it's not everyone. I'm not trying to generalize. It's not everyone, but it seems like a lot of them probably do. And I think it comes at a point of envy. It comes from a point of envy, and it's not necessary, because you can just ask your government to provide it to you. Well, thank you for watching this video. Please leave your comment below and let us have a fruitful engagement. And if you don't agree with what I am saying, please leave your comment, and we can learn a few, like one or two things, and hopefully I'll see things differently, because this is just my side of the story and other South Africans who think like me. Thank you.